What if I told you that the way you were taught to think about money, saving, working hard, putting it in the bank, was specifically designed to keep you from building real wealth? I know that sounds extreme, but stay with me for the next 10 minutes because by the end of this video, you're going to understand a money system that most Australians never learn. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Quick note before we dive in. Everything in this video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research and speak to a licensed financial advisor before making any decisions. Right. So here is the big question. Why do so many Australians work full-time their entire lives, earning good wages, doing everything they were told, and still arrive at retirement with almost nothing? The answer is not laziness. It is not bad luck. It is that there is a hidden money system running in the background, and if you do not know how it works against you every single day. Think about what we were taught growing up. Go to school, get a job, save money in a savings account, maybe buy a house one day, retire at 67. That was the plan, right? But nobody stopped to ask who designed that plan. Because here is the thing. Banks profit when you save with them and pay interest on debt. Superannuation funds charge fees whether you grow or not. The entire system is built around you staying exactly where you are. And the worst part? Nobody teaches you this in school. Not because they forgot, but because a financially educated population is a less profitable population. So today, we are going to change that. I am going to show you the three-part hidden money system that wealthy Australians quietly use and how you can start using it too, even if you are starting from zero. System number 1, the earn, keep, grow trap. Most Australians earn money, spend most of it, and save a little. That little bit sits in a savings account earning maybe 4 or 5% interest. Sounds okay, right? But inflation in Australia runs at around 3%. So after inflation, your money is barely moving. Meanwhile, the bank takes your deposits and lends them out at 8, 10, sometimes 20% on credit cards. You are the product. You are supplying the raw material that they use to make a fortune. The wealthy do not just save. They move money into assets that grow faster than inflation. We will get to exactly what those are, but first, let us talk about System 2. System number 2, compound growth, the most powerful force in building wealth, and the one thing no bank will voluntarily explain to you in plain language. Here is a real example. If a 25-year-old Australian invested just $200 a month into a low-cost index fund, returning an average of 8% per year, by the time they turn 65, that would grow to approximately $702,000. The same person who waited until 35 to start, investing the same amount, ends up with around $298,000. 10 years earlier costs you $404,000. That gap is not investing skill. That is not market timing. That is just time. Starting early is the single most valuable financial decision you can make, and nobody teaches this in school. Now, what should you be investing in? The wealthy do not pick individual stocks. They do not gamble on crypto tips from strangers online. They use index funds and ETFs, simple, low-cost baskets of hundreds of companies that grow with the economy over time. In Australia, you can access these through platforms like Pearler, Stake, or CommSec Pocket. You can start with as little as $50. No financial degree required. No stock picking needed. System number 3, and this one is the one most Australians completely ignore, is the tax system. Not avoiding tax illegally, using the legal structures that the government has literally built for you to use.
Your superannuation is one of the most tax-effective investment vehicles in the world. Money inside super is taxed at just 15% compared to your marginal income tax rate, which could be 32 or even 45%, depending on what you earn. That 15% tax advantage inside super compounds over decades, salary sacrificing even an extra $50 a fortnight into your super today can mean tens of thousands more at retirement, and it comes out of your pre-tax income. So it barely hurts your take-home pay. And here is the part nobody talks about. You can choose what your super is invested in. Most Australians are in their fund's default balanced option, but switching to a high growth option inside your existing super fund takes 5 minutes online and can dramatically change your long-term outcome. So let us bring this all together. The hidden money system has 3 parts. Number 1, stop letting your money sit idle. Move it into assets that outpace inflation. Number 2, start investing as early as possible and let compound growth do the heavy lifting. Number 3, use the legal tax structures that already exist, especially your superannuation. None of this requires a financial advisor. None of it requires a large starting amount. What it requires is knowing the rules of the game. And now you do. Here are 3 things you can do today. First, log into your super account and check what investment option you're on. If it says balanced or conservative, look into switching to high growth. Second, open a free brokerage account. Perler and Stake both have no account fees to get started. Third, commit to investing a fixed amount every single month, even if it is just $50. Consistency beats everything. If this opened your eyes and you want more videos like this exposing how money really works, subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment so I know to make more videos like this.